Alright, so this is just a short tutorial on how to broadcast your games. I'm going to save and highlight this for future reference, I guess. But basically you're just going to need everything you see on this table. You're going to need a capture card, you're going to need some splitters, and you're going to need a set of RCA cables. Pretty much the only complicated part of doing this is setting up the cables correctly, but I'll go ahead and show you how to do that, and then hopefully everything will work. First thing that you want to do is you want to install your drivers for your capture card. This is a Dazzle DVD recorder. It's a fairly popular capture card for people that like to stream video games. It's cheap. It's about 50 to 70 bucks. You can find them at your local Best Buy. And what they do is they pretty much just capture your composite input, which is the red, yellow, and white, and output it to a USB connection. So this is where all the magic happens. Then you're going to want to split the feed from your capture card to your TV, and in order to do that you're going to need a set of splitters, 1 male to 2 female, and you're going to need 3 of them, 1 for each input, which is a video and the 2 audio. Yeah, you're going to need an extra set of RCA cables, and this is going to help split the feed. So pretty much this is all the hardware you need to set up a stream from a console. If you want to do something more advanced like inputting your mic with the gameplay, then you're going to need an extra piece of hardware, but I'll probably go into that a little later on. Anyway, so the first thing, which I already said probably, was you're going to want to install your drivers for your capture card. So once you do that, go ahead and hook up your Dazzle. Oh, wire's caught here. Hold on. Find an open USB port somewhere. Maybe that, yeah. Alright. That's a good sound. So if you're using this capture card in particular, you're gonna see a green light come up, and that's just saying, hey, I'm alive. Okay, no, God, stand still. Alright, so you're going to want to take your splitters, and you're just going to want to go ahead and plug 1 input for each splitter. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. White and 1 for red. So it should look something like that. You should have an open one. These ones are going to go to your cable from your console, and that would be these. So you find the right one that for each cable. This is the yellow, so you're going to need to make sure that the yellow input from the console is going in there, and the same for the white and the red. Alright, so that takes care of all your splitter cables. In case you're still wondering where this other set of cables came from, this is from my Wii, and I didn't show you exactly, but I mean, you get the idea. It's coming from the Wii into the splitter. Alright, so now you want to go to your input on your TV, I hope you can see this. Turn on the light here. Yeah, so there's a red, yellow, and white input on the side of my TV here. You're going to want to make sure that the yellow splitter goes into the yellow input. See? That's for the video. And then the left and right audio, which is the white. Make sure that's the white cable and also the red. Alright, so it should look something like that. Hopefully you can see. Okay, so now you have the red, yellow, and white coming from out of the splitter to just these over here. This side is going to go into your capture card. Get your Dazzle. I'm going to try and do this again over here. Hopefully you can see what's going on. Can you? How about there? Wow. Alright, so you guys can't see this, but basically you're plugging in your cables from the splitter into your Dazzle, yellow, red, and white. So it should look something like that. Alright, so now that all the cables are plugged in and good to go, you're going to want to go to your computer and set everything up. Alright, so give me a second here. I'll see if I can set it up so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Wow, that's kind of a bad angle. Can I back up a bit? I guess so. The cord is not very long. Alright, so you can't see exactly what I'm doing. Just gonna try and do my best here. Alright, so let me just get everything hidden away here at the desktop. Alright, so I'm at the desktop. After everything's plugged in, make sure your Dazzle's plugged in and all the software is installed. After that, you're going to want to log into your Justin account. Oops. You want to log into your Justin account. Once you're logged in, you're going to want to click on broadcast on the top right. Should bring up a window. I don't know if this is gonna work because you don't have to do this. I'm just doing this so my computer doesn't crash. That's fine. Skip. Alright, so once you get that the window open, you're gonna want to click on more. It's at the top right. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And then after you click on more, you're going to want to click on Flash Media Encoder. This will give you all the links you need to use Flash Media Encoder. Basically, you're going to have to download the program, which is the first link. You can use either 2.5 or 3.0. That's the version of the software. They both work. I hear 2.5 runs a little smoother, but I use 3.0 because it's the latest one. The more important thing to note, though, is that you need to make sure that if you use 2.5, you download the 2.5 config file. If you use 3.0, you need to download the 3.0 config file. Whichever one that you use, you just click on to download, and it'll save it onto your computer. We'll just save it on desktop. That's good. Alright, so once that's downloaded, you're pretty much done. You can close this window out. You can minimize this too. And go ahead and open, or install, then open Adobe Flash Media Encoder. And I hope it doesn't crash.